Here are 10 reasons why you should be using Ableton for music production. After making music for 9 years now, I have used Ableton, Logic, Studio One, FL, Pro Tools, and there are many reasons why I've came back to Ableton, and I'm excited to share these reasons with you. Whether you're an artist, producer, or engineer, Ableton has something to offer for everyone. So let's dive right into it. Reason number 1 is quick workflow. Thanks to the sidebar collections and search bar, you can easily access all your plugins, effects, and presets so fast. This streamlined workflow helps you stay in the creative process without any interruptions like all the other DAWs that I've found. By the way, comment down below which DAW you currently use. Reason number 2, high quality stock plugins. Ableton comes loaded with insanely high quality stock plugins. They're just as good as any top tier paid plugins I've ever used. Obviously, I still use some paid plugins and I don't use all stock plugins, but Ableton is the one where I found has the best stock mixing plugins, stock instruments and synths, and the best stock mastering plugins. For years, I didn't have to spend money on plugins, and the majority of plugins I use are stock in Ableton, and they sound just as good as any paid plugin. Reason number 3 is ease of using effect racks. Effect racks in Ableton are incredibly user-friendly. You can chain multiple effects together and save them as your own presets, allowing for complex processing in just a few clicks. This feature is perfect for experimenting with new sounds and effects. Reason number 4, unlimited groups. This feature alone makes mixing process and production process so much easier. I can have unlimited groups and I get so organized, and it simplifies finishing tracks for me. Grouping tracks makes sure projects overall clean, and it helps to not overwhelm your brain, because you know how hard it is to finish a song when there's 50 tracks, 20 tracks, and it's a really amazing way to stay organized. Reason 5 is ease of leveling and mixing through their dual view interface. The built-in meters and analyzers make it so much easier to level out your tracks. And leveling is the most important concept in mixing. Everything needs to have its own space and loudness, and I've never found a DAW that makes it easier than Ableton. Reason 6 is the audio to MIDI conversions. Now, you can take any sound, any drum, any instrument, and literally convert it to MIDI. I'm a sample-based producer, so a lot of times I'll find a cool piano I like the chords, so I always just convert it to MIDI and change it from there into my own unique style. I can change any vocal into MIDI and get the melody out of it. I can take any drum sample and extract the rhythm and drums out of it. It is a perfect way to take any sound and just convert it to MIDI. It's not right 100% of the time, you gotta do some tweaking, but generally it is on point. Reason 7, warp mode and sampling. Sampling in Ableton is super easy thanks to warp mode. Warp mode lets you stretch, pitch, and manipulate audio without losing quality. This is perfect for remixing, chopping samples, and manipulating audio to different keys and BPM signatures. Reason 8, Max for Live integration. The Max for Live integration allows you to create and use custom plugins, effects, and tools within Ableton. This feature alone opens up endless possibilities for sound design, performance, production, recording, because anything that you do that takes a long time, there's going to be a Max for Live custom plugin or preset for you. Reason 9 is drum racks. Drum racks in Ableton are so good. Drum racks in Ableton are highly customizable, and it allows you to create complex drum patterns quickly. I can create endless drum racks with some of my favorite sounds. I can add plugins to individual tracks, and I can save these easily to my user preset folder and start building my own drum sound. And I just love this feature. I've never been able to create drums quicker in any other DAW. Last but not least, reason 10 is Ableton's templates and presets. Ableton has so many amazing stock presets for every single plugin and instrument available that you'll have fun just dragging and dropping different ones and just experimenting with new sounds. Every day that I use Ableton, I find a new sound that I would have never thought of or used that sounds cool. It's so fun to use their presets. And like I said before, with Effect Rack, we can create our own custom presets. And if you're interested, I have 10 free Ableton vocal presets available for download down below that you can check out. They have amazing stock plugins, like I said before, but all those stock plugins have endless presets associated with them. So I just drag and drop on random things and have fun with it. And it's so easy to save templates for Ableton. Maybe you have a hip hop recording template. Maybe you have a production template. Maybe you have a recording template. You can save endless templates and easily open them up. I have a default production template, and I have made and used many presets, and they are by far the best that I've ever used in any DAW. So there you have it. Those are my 10 reasons why I believe everybody should be using Ableton. I still use Logic and FL as well, but I find myself using Ableton more because I feel more creative. The workflow is quicker. The stock plugins are so high quality for mixing and mastering alone that it makes it, enjoyable. And the fact that it has two different views, it makes balancing and leveling my tracks and finishing them so much quicker. And that's our goal. We can't just be creating a bunch of music and not finishing it. That's my biggest issue I dealt with. And now that I've been using Ableton, it's been a breeze and so much fun. So if you guys use Ableton and have any additional reasons that you would like to comment below that could help someone, please comment them down below.